Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be honest, I really thought part 10 would have been it. I really thought part 10 was going to be the end of the canceled series. I thought to myself, alright, there's going to be no more shenanigans. Movie theaters are going to reopen. These movies are going to come out. I'm going to restart my box office predictions. Everything's going to be semi-okay. But then life said, no, you are going to make more canceled videos. And so that's what I'm going to do right now. Welcome to part 11. And today, a lot went down. As you can see right here, this breaking news headline. Disney shifts Mulan release date to August after Tenet, Unhinged, Bill and Ted, other picks move. So a lot went down. So a lot of the movies I talked about the last episode, part 10, I'm going to talk about again. So, yeah. So first things first, Tenet. This is the one that started the domino effect. So Tenet was originally supposed to come out July 17th. That was the plan. But then very recently, last episode, it got pushed back 2 weeks. July 31st. And everyone was like, okay, now this is it. No more delays. No more nonsense. This is the date it's going to come out. Nope. It got delayed another 2 weeks. Well, yeah, about 2 weeks. To August 12th, which is a Wednesday, by the way. See, as I say here, Warner Brothers is moving its Christopher Nolan action thriller Tenet again. This time from Friday, July 31st to Wednesday, August 12th. Nolan's 10th anniversary reissue of Inception will now open on July 31st. So that's still there. It just got pushed back, along with Tenet. Now you're probably wondering why. Why is it getting pushed back again? What could be going on? Well, as they say right here, the decision comes in the wake of the COVID-19 cases spiking to a new national high of 45,000 on Wednesday. So yeah, that's not good, as you can imagine. And that's obviously detrimental to a lot of these movies opening and movie theaters reopening. Because movie theaters are supposed to be reopening in just a few weeks. I think for Regal it was July 10th, and for AMC it was July 15th, I remember. So this whole news of more cases spiking of COVID, that's not going to help things. And the studios know this, which is why they pushed some of their movies back a bit. And Tenet was one of them. Now, this obviously makes me sad because I want to see Tenet so badly. It's one of my most anticipated movies of 2020, or at least, well, a good chunk of the 2020 movies I would have seen got pushed back to 2021. It's a whole big mess. But yeah, Tenet was one of those movies I would have seen no matter what. Another one of those movies was Wonder Woman 1984 and A Quiet Place 2. Those are like some of the movies I would have seen day one, or maybe like Thursday night. But I gotta wait again, so that sucks. All right, next up, Bill and Ted Face the Music. It's kind of funny that the last time I talked about this movie, I talked about its release date going up, but now it's getting delayed again. So, yeah. So now Bill and Ted Face the Music will now come out August 28th. It was supposed to come out August 14th. That obviously didn't happen because Tenet's coming out around the same time. So now it got pushed back to late August. And on the same date is the New Mutants. A movie that still is fighting so hard to be released in theaters. But at this point, I'd give up. I'd just dump it on Hulu. Just Disney, Fox, well, Disney. If you're listening to this, I highly doubt you are, but if one of your employees is listening to this, please just dump New Mutants on Hulu. It's not going to hurt you. The movie will finally be out for the public to see. You don't have to delay it another 10 years. Just stop it. Just Put it on Hulu, please. All right. Anywho. So, yeah. And one of the additional reasons why these movies are getting delayed is because New York moving movie theaters. In New York, movie theaters were moved out of phase 4 of the reopening, because there are certain phases. There's phase 1, 2, 3, 4. Movie theaters have been moved out of that in New York. So yeah, for all you Bill and Ted fans, this has to suck. I feel bad for you, but eventually it will come out, and you will be able to see it. So as long as nothing too crazy happens again, you will eventually see it in theaters. But at this point, who knows anymore? Something even crazier could happen in like a few days. I don't know. Alright, the next one from Paramount. It's Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. This movie was supposed to come out October 2nd. Now it's been pushed back to February 26th, 2021. But apparently this had nothing to do with, Tenet at all. It's just mostly COVID, as they say. Okay, here's the thing. A few of you are not going to like me for saying this, but I'm going to say it. Personally, I do not care about Tom Clancy. Alright, I want to make that perfectly clear for everybody. I don't care. I never cared. I never will care. I don't care about Jack Ryan. I don't care about the endless Tom Clancy video games, your Splinter Cells, your Ghost Recons, your Rainbow Six Sieges. Don't care about any of that. Although I did hear the Jack Ryan Amazon show of John Krasinski is pretty good. But still don't care. So this doesn't bother me at all because I was never going to see it anyway. So yeah. But for those of you who were interested in this movie, sorry, you're going to have to wait. Now for the other big movie, Mulan. This movie was supposed to come out March 27th this year. Then COVID happened. Then it got undated for a while. Then it eventually got a new release date of July 24th. So that was the date for a while. And Deadline, they actually predicted this right here. Is Disney's Mulan moving off July 24th? They knew something was going to happen. They knew something was up. They're like, there's no way Mulan's going to stay here. Like, at this point, like, if Tenet moves, Mulan moves. It's a simple domino effect. And it happened. It is now moved to August 21st. And as they note, with New York, Los Angeles, and China theaters still not open. China is key here. They are an important factor. Because, as you know, Mulan is a Chinese tale. Okay? And, the reason why they made this remake in the first place was because, China has grown significantly as a movie market. I mean, movies can make more there than in the U.S. There are plenty of movies that have done that, like Transformers, Terminator, even like some of the Avengers movies made insane box office in China. So, China's a big money market. So it would make sense for Disney to remake Mulan for that market. Even though some of the choices they've made with this remake have not been very popular. Definitely haven't been popular with me. Removing certain characters and removing songs and I would have boycotted this movie anyway. From someone who loves the 1998 Mulan, I still think it's great to this day. And the funny thing is, China apparently hated the original version. They thought it was an abomination, which is why Disney had to make so many changes with this new one. But this new one might never see the light of day at the rate this whole thing is going. So, yeah. Oh, they do note that this is not going to be dumped on Disney Plus because, why would they? This movie is way too expensive. Way, way too expensive. It costs like $200 or $300 million. It's crazy. So this is not going to be an Artemis Fowl situation where they know with Artemis, they knew they had a dud on their hands. They knew this movie was going to bomb worldwide. And with COVID, sweeping the world, they had the ultimate excuse to dump it on Disney Plus, where everybody can watch it there and everybody can tear it apart there, and they wouldn't lose any money. So yeah, don't expect the same thing with Mulan. Mulan will still be in theaters, I bet, because why would you dump this on Disney Plus? That just wouldn't make much sense financially. And then Unhinged. I still don't know much about Unhinged. Oops, sorry, wrong article. Ugh, go back. Okay, Unhinged. So Unhinged is, oh my God. All I want to do is click on an article. Here we go. Unhinged. Unhinged has moved. Again. Is now coming out July 31st, now that Tenet has vacated that date. Still don't know much about this movie. I know it stars Russell Crowe. But that's about it. I really don't know. It was supposed to come out July 10th. And really it was supposed to come out July 1st. And then it moved to July 10th. And then it moved to July 31st. So it's just keep on going. Alright, here's the list now for the next few months. Alright, this is what it looks like. So July 17th, Broken Hearts Gallery, don't care. July 24th, Nothing. July 31st, Unhinged. August 7th, The Empty Man, don't care. August 12th, Tenet. August 14th, Greenland, don't care. August 21st, Mulan, Antebellum, Let 'Em Go. August 28th, Bill and Ted Face the Music, New Mutants. And September 4th, my movie, A Quiet Place 2, and Monster Hunter, but nobody cares about that. So yeah, that's what it looks like so far, but there's a very, very high chance this is going to change real soon. Because, this COVID thing, it's an ever-changing situation. There are days where it's like, oh, things are getting better, and then the next day, things are getting a whole lot worse. It's a never-ending crisis. And honestly, at this point, I think 2020 is just a loss. I think they should just remove the rest of 2020 movies. They should reopen theaters when there's a vaccine. I think that would be the smart thing to do. That way, everybody will know it's safe to go places, or at least go certain places again. But you can't afford to do that. Otherwise, all these theaters are going to go bankrupt, and then there's going to be no movie theaters, and everything's going to be digital. All, VOD, which, would benefit the studios a lot more because they get more of the cut of the revenue. So, yeah, it's a bad situation. This whole thing is just terrible. And it's a real shame I had to make 11 videos out of this. Because I remember in March, a mere week before all this crap went down, I was planning on doing a whole summer 2020 videos early because April was looking pretty bleak. So, that was the plan. And now we lost March, we lost April, we've lost May, we've lost June, and we pretty much lost July. Now, will August be next? Probably. But how much of August? Who knows? Only time will tell. So yeah, hope you enjoyed part 11 of Cancelled. Will there be a part 12? Probably. But when will part 12 come out? I have no idea. It just depends on what happens. It could take a whole week. It could take a whole month for another part. It just all depends on the situation going on, with COVID and social distancing and, the reopening process. It all depends. So, yeah. That's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment. Also, comment on what you think about this whole situation. Are you sad that some of these movies have been delayed? Or are you just like, yeah, they should have been delayed. This whole COVID thing's getting worse. So yeah, let me know. You want to check out the other parts of Cancelled. I got a playlist on the homepage with all the previous parts. Going from the beginning where Fast Furious 9 and No Time to Die and Mulan and Quiet Place 2 all got delayed. It was way back in March to now. So you want to check out all those videos and just see the saga of this dumpster fire of a situation, go right ahead. But yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out.